Welcome back to The Bloated Chef. I am Chef Jerome, an actual bloated chef. And before we get to today's informative and entertaining tutorial, please be sure to slap down on that like button, click the subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and share with the entire planet. Please keep your hands inside the ride at all times, and we thank you. Welcome back to The Bloated Chef. What do we have on our big board of leftovers today? Let's start with stale pretzels. Yes, breadcrumbs. We've got beer, dark beer, Guinness beer. We've got chicken thighs. Marinating for 3 days in said Guinness beer. We're going to dice those chicken thighs into chunks. Roll them in some beer batter. Roll them in some pretzel crumbs and deep fry them. Yes. First up, let's make our pretzel crumbs, our breadcrumbs, our dry mix, if you will. There goes our pretzels. There goes about half of their actual salt. You won't need it, but we can sprinkle that on the hot chicken when it comes out of that fry grease. I went ahead and added about a cup of rice flour. You can use AP flour, potato flour if you want. That'll help crisp those chicken nuggets up. All right, here we are on leftover number 2. That's a Mexican spring onion. Look at those beautiful bulbs on the end. We'll take the dark green tops, add them to our crumbs, and those bulbs we'll slice into little mini adorable onion rings. Oh! So anyways, here we go. We're going to take all that skin off. Buy yourself bone in and skin on thighs and save yourself $1.40 a pound. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, do not throw those skins away. We are going to make cracklins. Yeah, all right. Next move, let's get our beer batter together, okay? There goes rice flour. There goes our Guinness beer. We'll add a little bit at first. Grab yourself a nice whisk. Get this thing mixed up and smooth. I said grab a whisk, not a cheap-ass plastic fork. Really? All right, well, I guess he's going with it. We'll see if one of these tines breaks off into the batter, dumbass. We will now crack one egg, one whole egg. We have 2 out. Let's see what one egg looks like. We're going to put that in the fridge, let it go for about 30 minutes. Now then, chicken skins for the cracklins. Best way to do this. Best way to get crispy cracklins. Are you listening? Follow. Lay them out, spread them out. Sometimes you might even want to pound them out if you have to, but get them on a paper towel, get them on something, and absorb all the moisture you can out of that skin, right? Fold it over, press it down. Oh, you got this. And now, since we're going to roast these over high heat, we need to spray our Metro Grate so they do not stick. Now then, very gently, very lightly, press down, make sure they keep spread out. Peel those paper towels off or whatever you're using to dab the wetness. Out that comes, and on they go. Spread as wide as you can. All right, a light sprinkling of some good kosher salt into a 450-degree oven. Let us work on our sauce, our mustard sauce. There goes a hot pan. There goes our oil. There goes our butter. And let's get our wok on the preheat. Now then, the skin is off. Let us go ahead and carve out those bones. See how easy that is? Just drag your blade right across the curve of the bone. Cut them into good bite-sized, let's call them bigger than bite-sized chunks, huh? About right. Looks about right. And we're good to go. On to the sauce. Alright, so we add our flour to the butter oil mix and make a classic roux. We'll cook that over low heat, very low. Meanwhile, our cracklins are done 15 minutes later. They've shrunk a little, they've browned a little, they've caramelized a little, but they're still not crispy. But boy, wait till you see what we do with these. All right, let's work on our batter and our chicken. There goes those big chunks of chicken thigh. There goes our chilled batter. It was perfect with 1 egg. We're going to toss these and make sure they get fully coated in that batter and then stick them back in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes, right? Season them, salt and pepper them. If you want to put hot sauce in here, you can. Doesn't really work. It will just mask the malt from the beer and the pretzels, and you just don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. Spring onion bulbs into the batter. Chicken's done. Cracklings are done. Let's get to the frying part, shall we? Pan's nice and hot, and goes some leftover vegetable oil. That's right, we even use leftover vegetable oil. All right, our roux has cooked. It has thickened. We are going to add a little bit of chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you wish, bit at a time. You see how quickly that gets sucked up by the roux? That means the roux is perfectly cooked. It's colored properly. It's a nice nutty smell to it. And here we go. Look at it. Sucked it up some more. Boy, this roux really sucks. In a good way, of course. Of course. All right, so we've added just a tad bit, maybe another quarter cup of chicken stock. We're at the right consistency. It's on low. We're going to add our cream. That's about a half a cup of heavy cream. And in that goes, we'll let that simmer over low heat while we begin the fry process. Watch these cracklings just start doing their little dance. Listen to them. They're talking to you. They're saying we're going to be full of crispy goodness. Yes, we are. And right at the moment they stop talking to you, they're done, and we pull them. Quickly season if you wish. These probably won't need it. Now, while we have a second, don't forget, search for me, subscribe and like. Are you with me? Well, let's fry some chicken. And oh goody, oh joy, he's broken out those annoying pasta tongs again. Total wrong tool. Yeah, finally you figured it out. Start using your friggin' hands. We'll do a quick breading. Batter's nice and cold, into those pretzel crumbs and into that 350-degree fry oil. Listen to it. This is also talking to you. And it's probably saying something to the effect of,
holy shit, are we going to be crispy and crunchy too? Yes, you are.
And that completes our first batch. Now that we've smartened up, laid our crumbs out flat on the pan, easier to work with, easier to bread, easier to fry. Are you with me? I knew you were. So from here, I guess we'll just let the chicken do the talking, eh? Yeah? And if they could talk, they'd tell you how crispy these are too. Amazing, golden, delicious, crispy. Now let's get those little mini onion rings.
Hashtag OMG adorbs.
Deep fried, pretzel battered, mini green onion bulb rings. Are you kidding? No, we're not. It is all serious up in here, okay? The kiddie pool is down the street. Down the street. Just look at those. Listen to them and look at them. My goodness. Looks like a fried fisherman's platter, doesn't it? Let's turn the corner and start wrapping this puppy up like I used to in the 80s, right? There goes a beautiful creamy, opaque consistency to our sauce. And we go with a little bit of salt and a wee bit of pepper. Yes, right on top of that. Give it a mix. In goes our green onions. And now it's time for the razzle dazzle. Here comes some hot cayenne honey. And then, of course, our mustard. This is a horseradish mustard. Get it all out of there. There you go. Let's get a look and a taste at that sauce. Sticks to the spoon. Presentation time. Oh, and are you serious? He's got to break out those pretentious pasta tongs again? Use your fucking fingers, boy. We add the sauce. It completes our presentation and ensemble. And we taste.
Oh yeah, plenty of crunch. Yeah, plenty of crunch number 2.
Here's the big one. Money.
Before.
After.
Oh, it's still so hot outside. The body is craving lighter food. We've got cool stuff, light stuff, delicious stuff, all coming in the pipeline. You know what to do, folks. Please like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. We thank you.